If you're stressing about your background in your videos and that's what's sort of like holding you back from posting, then this video is for you. It's held me back for years, just like never having a really nice bedroom or background. I'm just a messy boy with a messy bedroom and everything's everywhere and it can't possibly ever be in the background. It looks horrendous, right? So I have walls that are painted horrible marigold with like little imprinted flowers. And for me, it couldn't be any worse. So I've got this green screen in the background here. And then I've kind of got a bit fed up of having to green screen myself and go through DaVinci the whole time and make it all like a really crisp green screen. It's never like the perfect green screen. So now it's a grey sheet hanging and you can see all the folds and creases. But actually, that's fine. That'll do. You know, I'm just going to crop it in. You're never going to know. It's going to be fine. Nobody's watching our TikToks, our Instagram videos and thinking, oh, I really would have liked this video if his background was nicer. That's never happening. If you think about any of your favorite creators, you're never watching it thinking, ah, I would love this video if only their background was nicer, if only they lived in a nicer house. That's never the thing, right? But we can't help but notice when we do see some creators, they've got a really beautiful room and a really beautiful background. And we're thinking, maybe that's the difference between us and them. They've got a beautiful house to shoot stuff in. They've got all this access. They've got this quiet space. But it's not. It's just excuses we're giving ourselves. We don't love their videos because of their background. We love them because of what they're saying and how they're saying it. Perfection isn't what makes content engaging. It's the authenticity and the value that we're bringing to our audience. So if your space isn't working for you, then here's how to fix it effortlessly. We could use a green screen. We don't have to just like get a green screen and like cut ourselves out properly. You can use those effects in TikTok and Instagram to just green screen yourself on top of what you're talking about. You could even get like a nice looking bedroom and green screen yourself into that bedroom if that's going to solve it for you. One of my favorites at the moment is just to go for a walk. Take 5 topics, whatever your audience is struggling with or whatever they find aspirational. Just give your opinion on 5 things and just talk and walk for a bit. Go to a nice park, Nature's a free aesthetic. Sort of spoken about it already, but get a plain wall, ideally a plain white wall. If you have a look at Julia Broom's stuff, most of her stuff is shot against like a white wall. I get jealous of her white wall. It's such a nice white wall and her lighting's always really beautiful. But it's actually a combination of like a filter that she's using, that she uses like natural filter, which smooths out all her skin and kind of shapes it a little bit. And then it's a really nice natural, just like white background wall with a couple lights, like a ring light or like even like that square clip-on light. It's nothing inaccessible and still looks really nice, but it can be done on a budget of like, what, $20. So, fixing your bad lighting is another one of the points. Get rid of the over-the-head ambient orange light, turn that off, and ideally use a window. And that'll give you lovely smooth skin. Maybe you've got like a messy background behind that window. So what you could do, maybe your wardrobe's behind you, right? Maybe you just hang a bed sheet over your wardrobe and now that's your background. It's kind of clean. Better yet, crop in a bit more, probably you're going to be making a vertical video, right? So just frame it so that the least ugly stuff is covered by you and then you can just talk. So I've got 5 ways to sort of get rid of this background paralysis that's stopping you making content. You can actually make something now. At the end of the day, your audience only cares about you, your thoughts and your content and not your background. And this is a message to myself. Stop waiting for perfection and just make the content. So with that out of the way, now what's holding us back? Let me know in the comments below and I'll make a video on that next.